Hey guys, it's Phantom here and welcome back to a brand new video, everyone. So in today's video I am going to be highlighting some of the most annoying bosses in Wizard101 just in my experience. This list does not necessarily cover the hardest bosses in the game or the ones with the worst cheats, but just really the most annoying bosses that are just in my personal experience not a very fun time to deal with, just whether that's due to maybe their health or the spells in their deck. These bosses are just super fucking annoying. So with that being said, let us get into number 5. And by the way, I forgot to mention, this is a part 2 to a video that I posted over a year ago of the top 5 most annoying bosses in this game. So this is pretty much just a sequel to that, just including more annoying bosses. So anyways, let's get into the list. Coming in at the number 5 spot on the list is going to be the Wintertize Vesterland boss of Thurnir. Now this one might seem like a bit of a random one, but trust me, just in my experience from fighting this guy as part of the main Vesterland questline, he is so fucking annoying. Now I believe it was, at least at the time of me recording this video, I believe it was 2 days ago when I recorded a live stream of me actually live streaming the life walkthrough. Now I was in Wintertize at that time and I got to this guy and I thought he was just kind of a regular old Wintertize ice boss, you know, a boss that would tower shield decently frequently, maybe stun me, maybe use frost giant. And let me just say, he did all of those things. He did all of those things, but really the frequency at which he did them was just awful. He would seriously attack me, let's say with like a stun or a frost giant, right? He would attack me with like one of those, and then that would take all of his pips, and then he would immediately go into just tower shielding over and over and over. And having a snow skull as a minion in the battle just definitely did not help this, because it was just contributing to the amount of tower shields that I had to break through. And I believe this battle had taken me like 3, maybe 4 tries on my life wizard to actually complete, just because of how often they would shield. And you know, I was rocking with a limited amount of cards and it was just making it super duper difficult for me. So Thurnir is gonna be my personal bias on this list, in the fact that he is just so terrible. He is just so terrible. He is the worst of the worst when it comes to Wintertize ice bosses, and I will never forgive him for all the pain that he caused me during that live stream. Next up on the list we have Diomo the Bridge Builder, or however you pronounce his name, I don't really care, but oh my god, this guy is the absolute worst. So I was questing on my myth not too long ago, and I ran through the world of Polaris, of course, because that is the boss that is the world that this boss is present in. And I've come to discover that Diomo here is pretty much just a numbskull ogre, just made boss form, just a numbskull ogre with pretty much more health that was given to him. So in his deck he sports smoke mantle, he sports tower shield even though he's a fire boss, fortify choke, smoke screen, fire from above, shift grendel, Ifrit, grand phoenix, just a bunch of really terrible spells that mainly consist of stuns and accuracy debuffs. And it was just super duper annoying when I fought him, because I really just could not get a spell off. Like, that is just how bad it was. It was super misleading, especially for a Polaris boss too, because he has relatively low health. So when I was going into the battle, you know, I was thinking this is gonna be pretty quick, you know, I'm gonna get rid of him pretty fast, and it's just gonna be overall an easy time with this guy. But no, it wasn't. To actually get an Orthrus off on this guy, just keep in mind I was questioning on my myth, I would say it took upwards of like 8 or 9 rounds, longer than it probably should have. Seriously, the accuracy debuffs and the stuns are just so prevalent with this guy. It's absolutely horrible. But anyways, with that all being said, let us move on to number 3. Coming up next on the list, we have Overlord Zorzis. Now, I didn't actually mean to get into the battle with him, but his pull radius is kind of strong, so here we are, man. Alright, so basically the reason why he is so annoying is because you are not allowed to blade nor trap against this guy. And at the beginning of the battle, he also taunts you by having only 4k health and a bunch of minions, but then he kills all the minions, so then he gets all his health back, which is kind of funny. Really not happy that you do that to me, Zorzis. But as I was questing on my myth, this boss, I had ran into him not really expecting that much, not really remembering Zorzis to be that hard. And truthfully, he's really not that hard. he's just very, very annoying, which just makes him a perfect candidate for this list because you cannot blade or trap him. And you might be asking me, Phantom, how are you supposed to kill a boss with 14k health without blading or trapping? And here, just watch what he does here, right? Yeah, see? He'll do his little cheat right there. And then, boom, your blade's gone. He steals it right there. So how are you even supposed to kill the guy, right? Well, you literally just have to keep attacking him. That's literally it. That's literally it. You can only use attacks in order to do it. That's literally it. You just have to attack him over and over with your enchanted hits, because your enchanted hits are gonna be the best thing that you have. So my fire dragon here, unbladed, untrapped, is the only thing that is allowed in this battle, and Overlord Zorzis will make sure of that by removing any trap or blade that is cast on him. Here, why don't we try out a feint right here? I'm actually kind of glad that it pulled me into the battle because I could demonstrate this guy's cheats right here, but it's just so terrible. Yeah, he's just gonna remove it. Now, Indemnity might be, you know, useful to actually counteract this. Never mind, actually. I'm stupid. But yeah, literally the only way to kill him is just by throwing naked hits at him over and over, just making the battle last a lot longer than it should. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much why Overlord Zorzis is such an annoying boss. Coming up next on the list, we have the Titan's Trident, and oh my god, this thing gave me some trouble. This thing seriously gave me some trouble when I first did Imperia on my fire, because the cheats that this boss has are just absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure you like can't trap him at all. He does like random attacks as well that do varying amounts of shadow damage, usually a lot of fucking shadow damage, just constantly. And you also have to kill him in an extremely annoying way, which takes the form of doing 20,000 damage, I believe, 3 times. And then over the course of that, I suppose, like, there's like a cutscene that happens with the, you know, Titan and him like grasping the paradox chain to recharge himself. But after you do it 3 times, then he dies, the paradox chain is broken, and the battle is over. But honestly, I kind of hate that mechanic for trying to beat him. Now, would I rather do 1,000,000 damage to him? No, definitely not. It's just kind of annoying how you have to set up like 3 separate big hits, and then all the while just facing his cheats. And I know Juju is a really, really good counter for this fight, but if you don't have a proper team doing this, this can be a seriously difficult battle. This can be a seriously, seriously difficult battle, and a very, very annoying one at that, just with all of the damage that he does, coupled with the fact that you need a lot of time to actually prepare 3 hits. So that is why the Titan's Trident comes in at the number 2 spot. Coming up last on the list of the most annoying bosses in this game is going to be the Baba Yaga fight. Oh my god, I hate her so much. I honestly just hate this fight so much. You know, for Polaris being a relatively easy world, this fight just isn't it. This fight really, really isn't it. I dread this fight every time I enter Polaris on one of my new wizards. It's literally the only fight in Polaris that I actually dread and really, really don't look forward to, because it is just such a challenge, and above all, she is just super duper annoying. She shields really, really frequently. She blades herself really, really frequently. The AI that they actually put on Baba Yaga seems to be pretty smart. And it's always very, very annoying when they do something like that. And, you know, to add insult to injury here, Baba Yaga actually also thinks it's hilarious if she summons a bunch of minions that first take the form of spells and then summon themselves as minions. So she basically brings her little statues into the fight here. So you get Minotaur'd, then you get Medusa'd, which is just absolutely insane, and then you get that dragon cast on you, and it's just literally the worst thing ever. She's just dealing so much damage, meanwhile just shielding herself so much and summoning minions. Just that all in all just makes this one of the most annoying fights in this game, and just something, like I said, that I dread every time I enter the world of Polaris. But that is pretty much going to be it for this video, everyone. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the comments your opinions on the most annoying bosses in this game. I know that everyone has different opinions and different experiences with each boss, so I'd really like to know your thoughts. But if you guys did enjoy this video, you could always leave a like or subscribe to my channel. It would help me out so much, and I really, really do appreciate it. Anyways, that's gonna be all from me, everyone. I'll see you on the next video or stream, whenever that may be, so take care and peace out.